I built almost $1 million business. I've transformed my sex life with my husband, and I can walk into any room with pure confidence, all because I healed my relationship with food. Back in 2018, my life was completely different. I was a personal trainer. I loved eating healthy. I loved working out. But there was a piece of me that knew that I wasn't actually living up to my full potential. I wanted to make a massive impact. I wanted to build the life that I've dreamed of. And people have always told me, like, Lorna, you're going to go far in life. And I've always felt that from a very young age. I just knew I was different. I didn't relate to a lot of people. I actually was a top dancer. So I competed in the World Championships in Germany for Team Canada. I always got good grades in school. While everyone was in like relationships and going to hang out and partying, I became a yoga instructor. I think I was like 17 years old. They were like, we've never had somebody want to do a yoga certification this young. And I remember I was like the first person to do that. I became a personal trainer, like I said, the yoga instructor. And I just knew that I was always meant to do these big things. But despite me succeeding in like all these areas, top dancer, great grades, doing really big things in the world, I just felt disconnected. I felt disconnected from the powerful version of myself that I knew was within me, but I wasn't living it. Until I healed my relationship with food. That changed everything for me. It changed everything for me. I went from not wanting to be intimate with Andrew, literally pushing him away anytime he wanted to cuddle with me and, be intimate. I would just push him away. I would avoid being intimate, to having a really strong, intimate connection with him. I went from feeling bloated all the time, lethargic, uncomfortable in my own skin, to literally feeling the best that I've ever felt. This weekend, I was in Costa Rica for a VIP retreat in-person event, and I felt incredible in my body. I went from being this personal trainer, feeling like a fraud, not making the income or impact that I desired, to now building a movement, helping hundreds of clients around the world conquer binge eating, having almost $1 million business, and making the biggest impact doing what I love. I have an easy, effortless relationship with food. So present. I'm so present in my life. This past week in Costa Rica, I was barely on my phone. I was so in the moment. Time went by so slow in the best way because I was present. I was living my life. I was truly, 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 truly living my life. And that's because I healed my relationship with food. It changed everything for me. It changed everything for me. I show up for my business now with so much focus. I help women feel unstoppable. My marriage is stronger than it's ever been before. Better intimate life that's more connected. I walk into every single room with confidence. People this weekend were like, Lorna, you're so confident. Lorna, I love your energy. It's like, yeah, I can actually show up as my true self because this is who I am. When before it was like I knew my potential. I knew that I could be that confident person, but I was hiding. Because it's really hard to show up as your confident, most bubbly, powerful self when behind the scenes you're mindlessly snacking and then you feel guilty and then you're uncomfortable in your own skin. Healing my relationship with food is what actually gave me the confidence. It's what actually allowed me to take control of every single area of my life. And I am living up to my potential every single day. When before it was like, I know my potential, but there's like this disconnect, right? It's like, I know my potential, but I'm not living up to it, which is so frustrating. To now, it's like, no, I actually can confidently say I'm living up to my full potential. I lead with purpose. I show up every single day as the best version of myself. I'm more present. I'm more connected in my marriage, my relationships. And this is a direct result of healing my relationship with food. And for you, stepping into your most powerful version of yourself and really up-leveling every single area of your life, it starts with healing your relationship with food. Because healing your relationship with food is not about like, what are you eating? It's about how you see yourself and then closing the gap between who you are now and the powerful, confident version of yourself. I close the gap. It's no more, I know my full potential, but I'm not living up to it. It's like, I know my full potential and I am living up to it. This is the difference. When you close that gap, you step into your power. You start living with confidence, purpose, and that radiates through every single area of your life. I'm not just a coach that's going to help you mindlessly stop snacking at 7 p.m. Like, yes, I'm going to help you do that. But more importantly, I'm going to help you break free from the habits that are holding you back from creating a life that feels like magic every single day. Because for me, in just 4 years, I've transformed my life. I skyrocketed my income, my confidence. I'm healthier than I've ever been before. Way better sex life with my husband, deeper connections. And I'm here to show you how to actually break through those barriers, step into your power, and create a life where you literally wake up every single morning feeling unstoppable. Like, it's crazy how fast your life can change. But at the same time, it's like I reflect on my life and I see how far I've come. But also, I'm like, of course, this is just who I am. I never settle in my life. This is why I was a top dancer and I competed for Canada at the World Championships in Germany. This is why, people always told me, Lorna, you're so mature for your age. I was like 17 years old at becoming a yoga instructor. They're like, we've never had somebody become a yoga instructor. Yeah, because I'm not like most people. I want to be the best me in my relationships, in my health. We just got back from Costa Rica. I might have to do an entire podcast episode about that. It was a life-changing weekend. But, Andrew and I are wanting to do really big things in the world. We're looking at potentially buying a property in Costa Rica because why not? I'm here to live the greatest life. I don't want to settle. We have a rental property here in Canada, and I'm like, yeah, but I want one in Costa Rica. Okay, well, then let's make that happen. I wanted to make a massive impact in the world. Okay, well, then I have to go first and heal my relationship with food. If I want to make the biggest impact, I needed to first heal my relationship with food. The relationship with food aspect is what's going to allow you to have the best relationships, to actually be present in your life, to make the impact, the influence, the relationships that you so desire. My life has transformed because I healed my relationship with food. And actually, I was talking to my husband and I got so emotional because there was one thing that we were kind of going around the room at one point, and I was just sharing what I was grateful for. And I said, I'm grateful for going first and healing my relationship with food because now I'm helping hundreds of clients around the world also heal their relationship with food. And I know that impacts their children's lives, their partners' lives, their friends and family's life. It's like this ripple effect. And Andrew said to me, I'm also grateful that you healed your relationship with food as well too, because it's impacted my life. And I literally started getting so emotional because it does. It's a ripple effect. When you show up as the best version of yourself because you've healed your relationship with food, you have a better intimate life with your partner. You have a deeper connection with your parents or your friends, your children. Your life can change actually really quickly. It's about saying yes to yourself over and over and over again. And I am the coach to actually help you make this happen, to step into a life that feels like magic every single day. I'm so excited for 2025. The woman that I'm going to be calling in are going to be next level. I am here to serve the woman that never settles. You always go after what it is that you want. You want to reach your highest potential. You want to step into the most powerful, badass, unstoppable version of yourself. You don't just want an okay relationship with food. You want to conquer for good. You don't want to just have a good relationship, but you're still, hiding behind the sheets when you're being intimate. You want to look forward to sexy time. You don't want to just have, surface level conversations. You want to have deep, meaningful conversations. You don't want to just go on vacation. You want to be present, so present in your life, on vacation, in your everyday life. This is how I live my life. I want every single day to feel like magic. I want to be in awe of my life. I want to look back at my life and be like, I did that. And every single year, my life gets better. And that's the way that it should be. Every month, my life gets better. I always say, this is going to be the greatest month of my life. And then it becomes the greatest month of my life. And then the next month becomes even better. And the next month becomes even better. Even when I look at the years of my life, every year has gotten better. And that's the way life should be. That's the way life should be. There's never been a time in my life where one year hasn't been better than the other because I'm so intentional. I purposely take specific steps so that I could be the greatest version of myself, so that I can have whatever I desire. I know that I deserve, and I go after it. I did not get here building almost $1 million business, helping hundreds of clients around the world. I'm binge free. My relationship with Andrew is transformed. I did not get here by thinking about it or hoping one day or thinking that other people have something special that I don't. I got here because I put in the work. I showed up for myself. I worked with mentors and coaches. I get in the room. I just got back from a VIP weekend in Costa Rica with my mentor. I don't just stay at home and just wish for a life that I desire. I go out and make it happen. And I'm so excited for the ladies that are coming to the Unstoppable Badass Retreat in March, because your life is going to change. My life has completely changed after a few-day weekend with my mentor, because in-person experiences are just different. I say yes to myself whenever there's an opportunity that's presented to me and I desire it. I say yes. I find a way. And that's why I live the life that I do right now. That's why I'm binge free. That's why I have literally the most incredible relationship. Everyone always tells Andrew and I, they'll meet us for the first time. They're like, you guys have an amazing relationship. Yeah, we do. People tell us they're like, oh, you're so young to do everything that you've already done. Yeah, we're not like most people. I'm not like most people at all. Actually, I don't relate to a lot of people. I go after what I want. And when you know that you are this powerful, you will conquer binge eating. You'll have the best sex life. You'll have the best relationships. And your life will completely transform. It's no longer, I know my full potential, but it feels so far away. It's no, you're going to heal your relationship with food. And then as a result of that, you get to live up to your full potential. So just soaking in so much gratitude right now. I'm feeling so good. I'm literally on fire. I feel so good. I feel so grateful. I'm so excited about life. And 2024 was an amazing year. I'm just getting just so excited because 2024 was one of the greatest years of my life. And yeah, 2025 is going to be the best year yet. And this is not some BS, woo-woo things that everyone says, 2025 is going to be my year. No, I actually mean it though. I don't just say that and then 1 month in, I revert to old ways of thinking. I've reprogrammed my brain I've literally reprogrammed my brain. Well, I've also kind of always been this way where I just always see the positive in things. I set myself up for success. I'm very intentional about my life, my habits, my behaviors, how I speak to myself, which is why I live the life that I do. And I'm so excited to support so many of you guys. So many of you guys have joined Conquer. Many of you guys have joined the membership. I'm doing a 3-day transformational series on how to make 2025 your binge-free year. And so many of you guys already signed up for that. That's happening next week. And I'm so excited. If you've not signed up for that, you can just message me. I'm so excited. Well, I'll see you in the next episode. I just have so much wisdom to share with you guys. So stay connected to the podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.